Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. Don't know what this is. It is my junk journal box. So for those who don't know, and I will talk while I'm unwrapping. For those who don't know, I do a bi-monthly subscription box for junk journaling, and you can use this in your planners too. I use my stuff in my planners all the time. So this is the June junk journal box. I have, I think, 3 left. So most people subscribe, so they don't have to worry about it. So bi-monthly, the payment comes out, and you get a box. It's like magic. But for those who haven't heard about it or just want to try it, I do have a few extra ones for you to try. So the month of June, I decided to do travel. And I thought these were so cute. It's like a little note. And I didn't write a note to myself, but inside I wrote a note to all my subscribers. And then this is, it can be a journaling card, but what it's really for is to show you everything that is in the box. So yeah, so we have that. Everything I put in my boxes can be used in your junk journal. I love this yarn so much. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to put this around it. Now the key is if I can get it off. So the subscription for this box, if you want to subscribe, is $35. If you buy just, you know, one of the extra boxes that I have, it's $45. So it is cheaper to subscribe. And subscriptions are open on my website right now. I'm going to have to do a class on how to untie yarn. Oh my god, I don't want to cut it. Oh, you know what? I can just do this. Okay, and then I can fiddle with it at a later time. It's really gonna bug me. So there are 2 pieces. So here's one piece. Okay, my lighting is all kinds of funky and shadowy. Sorry for that, guys. And then here's the other piece. I think I'm just making it worse. Okay, put it to the side. Alright, this is called honeycomb wrap. And it's usually for like breakables and stuff like that. But I thought it would be super fun for junk journaling to add texture. So I'm just going to pull everything out. Oh, I gave myself 2 cards. That's too funny. I'm going to pull everything out. So this is going to be fun texture stuff to add to tags or pages or whatever. So this is definitely an amazing little goodie in there. Okay. So it's a ticket stamp. There we go. It's like focus. So I thought, oh, how cute, you know, ticket for travel. So it is a ticket stamp. Let's go ahead and open it because this is mine. I do make myself a box because I love my stuff. And I get to keep all the things that y'all have. And it really comes in handy, like Patreon, stuff like that, because most of my patrons get the box. And so we can play together. So this is what it looks like, the stamp part. But when you stamp it, it will look like that. And I like that it's in this little sleeve. 95% of the things that are in my boxes are made by me. So all of this right here, I designed, I created, I made, with a few exceptions on the bottom, and I'll show you that. Okay, so the first things first, this is called a petal envelope. because it has like the little petals, and inside is your washi card with 4 washi samples. Each strip is, I want to say, 2 feet long, so there's quite a bit of washi on there. I did do some like flowers, and then the rest of it's like travel themed, and then I thought it was so cute to put it in there, so I'm going to show you. It's just like the little like that. So that's how you would just fold it back if you wanted to. I thought for these to go in there, so this would be great for ephemera or perfect writing space. Like I could write a whole bunch of stuff and then just close it back up, and then nobody will know. Right? Oh, I didn't do that right. There we go. So that is that, and again, it is travel themed. Then we have another envelope, and all these envelopes are travel themed. This one I think is upside down, but hey. Oh, that's right, it was in my box. So when I make boxes, anytime I mess something up, it goes in my box. So inside here, I'm going to move this to the side. Inside of this one, we have mini tags. Not M-I-N-I, M-A-N-Y. So we have some that are this size, and then we have some that are this size, and then we have these awesome ones that are just different. So it has like the old-fashioned cameras on them. This dude belongs somewhere else. And then some journaling cards are in here. All of this is on cardstock, not the really thick cardstock. It's like, I want to say 65 pound. So it's still, oh, there's 2. So it's still pliable. And I'll show you why that's important, but it's still sturdy. And here's more. They were kind of just stuck to each other. So we have the tags, and we have some journaling cards. Alright, and I am going to put these back in their respective envelope. And then this envelope, okay, this dude goes in here. This envelope is just your regular run-of-the-mill envelope. I don't know why I'm being so challenged today. So yep, just an envelope, which are perfect to use in junk journals. And in here, like, check this out. It's like a frame, and I don't know if you can see, focus. Maybe if I do that. It's like a little map. So it's like a frame that you can collage around or put stuff under, and it is a map. So I have that frame. I have this one. And this one. I thought those were super cool. Then we have like the bigger tags. So I have 3 of the larger tags. And then larger journaling cards, or whatever you want to use these for. So those were in that envelope. Then I have one more envelope, and then we'll get to the other stuff. So this envelope, I put, so my stuff is, it's always full, like everything. So this envelope closes, so it has like the little petal thing, and then like that's the front. These are what I call slanted pockets. So that's like a little pocket, and it's slanted, so we have that one. And I wished I would have had the forethought to flip this. Next time I will flip this so it's slanted the other way. Anyway, so I have the 2 slanted pockets. These can be layered pockets. So it is, let me take that out. So you have this one, And then this one can go here, and then this can go on top. No, it doesn't have to be. You can use these as journaling cards. You can just do 2 layers and not put this. You can cut this and make it a smaller layer, which is what I would do, because this covers up so much of the locomotive, right? So I would end up probably cutting this down if I was going to use that as the layer. Or you could just use these as pocket. You could use these as anything. I just know that they're created to be layered pockets, but you can do whatever you want. And then I have these thumb notch pockets. There should be 4 of those. There should be 4. I think there's, yep, there's the other one. It was like, I know I had 4. Okay, so there are the 4 thumb notch pockets. So that has the little notch already in them. And then we have what I call the curved or rounded pockets. So that is what those look like. Okay, I am so excited because this is a new thing, and this is going to be a thing in on my website, which is ephemera packs. So I made these for this particular box. These will be in every box now, and I'm going to have individual all sorts of ephemera packs on my website coming soon. I have some coming the 22nd, actually, this Thursday. So you just, you know, gently tear this off, because everything is usable. Like, you can use this topper for something, because even if you don't want it to say that, you just flip it, right? And then you can use it in your junk journals, or you can keep it with this so you kind of know what it's for. Let me take these staples out though, because I will stab myself. And let me tell you, when you step on these suckers that are hidden on carpet, it hurts like no other. Alright, so this is the vintage transportation ephemera. So in this bag is a plethora of different modes of transportation. So we have hot air balloons, we have locomotives, we have more hot air balloons. Just kind of going through this. And then we have, what do we have this way? Automobiles. Can we just talk about some of these? Like, how gorgeous. I love some of these old cars. My dream car, and this is no lie, it has been, gosh, forever, is a 1932 Rolls Royce. I could just imagine myself going to some big premiere, some fancy shindig, and that whole iconic, you know, my high-heeled foot comes out the door. And, I don't know, it's just so awesome to me to think about that kind of stuff. Oh, and then here's all the different, like, vintage airplanes. So this is all vintage transportation. And this little ephemera bag, and that's a lot of pieces. I don't know how many. I really don't. I should, but I create, and then I add, and then I'm like, oh, I should have done this, and then I go and do that, and so y'all end up getting a lot of stuff, because that's just my nature, to do that. Are you gonna, I know you will fit. It's just a matter of twisting and turning these things. Alright, and I am going to stick this inside the bag like that, so I will know what it is. So we have the vintage transportation, and this is travel ephemera. So this is various different things that are travel related. Okay, again with these staples, because I can feel them going. I know how bad it hurts, because It was, what, last week when I was cutting these? Or the week before. Anyway, and I stepped on one. Oh my gosh, oh, it hurt so bad. Okay, travel ephemera. Let's get all of these out. Now, where's that other little dude who should have been in here and wasn't? So I have like little passports. Like that's a German passport. We have all these time travelers. We have male and female time travelers. And then clocks. So all of this is like little passport. This I made. So this is a book page that I put my castle washi over. So I just covered the book page with some washi, and then I have like little travel stamps that I used. And so I made like a little postage stamp. Super cute. Easy way to use up book pages. And if you were like, oh my gosh, I need that castle washi, I have that on my website as well. These are like little tickets to places. So like I said, this is full of just like random travel ephemera. More travelers, tickets. You get the suitcase and the hat. More passport stuff. Lots of little tickets. An airplane. A suitcase. Another traveler. Bags. A quote that says, "Live your life by a compass, not a clock." That was by Erica Long. Another book page with a stamp, some various different things, a globe. And then I threw in, like, how cute, my own ephemera. Well, it would help if it was right. My own little ephemera. Actually, because I had extra space on the page and I don't like wasting paper, so I was like, oh, let me do this. And I thought it was cute. So that is the travel ephemera. I know these people have to be turned a certain way to go back in the little baggie. I'm going to put those back in there. There's not much traveling happening right now for us, though. It is so hot. We're in a heat wave. Oh, Lord, y'all. It's getting up to like 112 degrees. And that is no fun. And yet here I am, still with allergy problems. Like, what is that? Alrighty. So this is your, like, paper bundle. So this is one of the, like, extra little things. And then I made everyone a hidden paper clip. So this is a paper clip. So as you can see, like, it clipped stuff together. You just kind of do that. And you have a paper clip. So that is a hidden paper clip. And it's called a hidden paper clip because the paper clip itself is hidden. So I use the items from here to make that, minus the lace. This can be a belly band or what have you. It was just too long to fit into a envelope, so I just clipped it here. I love these suitcases. Like, how gorgeous are those? Anyway, so this can be a belly band or use it for whatever you want. Let me just go ahead and do this. So you also get in this box authentic vintage items. So this is music sheet. This paper right here is old type paper. Very interesting. This is from a Cars magazine, American Collectors magazine. And I thought, how fitting, right, for vintage transportation. This came from an old book. It's called a crossword dictionary. So what it does is it has a word. So deepen can be thicken, intensify, dredge, increase. So it, like, when you play crossword puzzles, you know, you have to find like synonyms for words. So this is basically like a synonym dictionary. Thought it was super cool. So those are your few authentic vintage pieces in there. In this pack, you got a piece of my hand dyed, coffee dyed paper. That's what I kind of wrapped the signature pages in. So you have that. And then you have these pages. So this can be a standalone page like this, or you can fold it to make a signature, however you want to do it. So you have this page, you have this one, and then you have, these are meant to be signatures, but again, you can cut this, you can cut this out, you can do whatever you want. Like, that is the joy about junk journaling. But for those who maybe wanted to make like a little mini junk journal, I made it to where these are like signatures. So you have that, and then that's on the back side. This one has like the compass. No, what is that called? It's a compass, but I thought it had another name. Anyway, you have that. And then the locomotive on the back. Oh, I love these clouds. You will not find this kit anywhere. Like, you're not going to find it on Creative Market or Fabrica or what have you. Now, what you will find is some of the elements that I used, but I took all sorts of different elements and put them together to make this kit. So this kit is unique to Steph's Design Space. And then you have the Traveler. I thought that was a cool scene. So like I said, I created this, right? So I had this paper, and then I had these elements, and I just put these elements together, and I thought that was awesome. Like, she is loving her car. Then we have the airplanes, and then more vintage, and then there's our couple, there's our little travelers, and that's their car. So if you open it like that, you kind of can see the story. So this is everything that was in this box, and like I said, you get all of this if you subscribe for $35. Next month, no, August is when the next box gets mailed out. You are not going to want to miss that, because y'all, it is going to be steampunk, and I mean the most amazing steampunk stuff ever. Like, I can't even wait to do that box. So now that I've showed you this box, let me show you what I want to do. So I am going to create signatures. I'm going to create a signature. So these are, you know, papers that are folded. I want to see which one do I want to go on the front. Maybe this one on, oh, I don't know, I like that one. Did I even show y'all this one? Oh yeah, the suitcases. Maybe this one on the front. Okay, so what a signature is. A signature is a group of papers that are folded, and they can be any size. It doesn't have to be this size. That are folded to create a booklet. So in most junk journals, let me see, a simple way to show you. Okay, I'll show you a junk journal that I am currently working on and what a signature is. So this is the cover, and this right here, let me see, this is what they call one signature. In this one signature, I have a whole slew of different types of papers in here, right? Because I like having all the different textures and colors and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna make as a signature for a junk journal. All right, now I want this to be the cover of my signature. So this is going to go on top, and everything else is going to fit inside. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to take the coffee dye paper that I had, and I'm going to make this crease a little bit better, and we're going to stick it in like that. And now let's take a good contrasting color, so this green. Okay, I'm going to put the green in here. And then I'm going to take, what else? Let's go ahead and do this page. And again, they can be all different sizes. Okay, so I'm going to put this page in here. Like that, and I'll clean it up shortly. And then what else? Let's do this one. I'm trying to just like alternate so I don't have all these. Now we're gonna do like the music sheet, and then we can do this one. Let's do this typewriter paper, and then I want to do the purple on that. So, you know, this and this are like contrasting. I could do this one and there's nothing wrong with it. The colors are very similar, so I like, for this, I want to do like contrasting colors. And I am going to put these in here, like so. Now, this is a very thick one. I'm not going to add these. I'm going to use these for something else. Now, some of these pages are longer, see up here, and so we're going to end up trimming those off. So what I want to do is get out my ruler and really make sure that this is in here. Really good. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then where is my bone folder? Now while this is in here, I want to just kind of crease, and I'm going to take this out. And we are going to crease really, really well. If you don't have a bone folder, that's okay. If you have, and they sell these at the Dollar Tree, these are also good to smush things down. If you don't have one of those, you can use just the end of your scissors. So you don't have to have fancy stuff. Use what you have. So now, I know a lot of people sew their stuff together, or they sew it into, but I'm going to show you what I use, and then I will link it in the description box. So let's get this open to the middle. Okay, and I want to make sure to the, you know what, I need to trim this because I cannot see. I cannot see what I am doing. Alright, so I'm going to take this out and then this out. So these go together. I thought I'd be able to do it, and some people can. I'm wonky weird, y'all. Wonky weird is what I am. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is, so if you can see, this paper is just a tad bit longer. Is it? Or is it just not in there right? Aha. It was not in there right. So these are good. So this went in like so. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so this is good to go, and I'm going to smush this really well. Make sure that crease is there. Okay, that's good. This one is not. This one is much taller. So I'm going to put it in. And then I am going to just use this to trim it. And then trim this edge. And I'm not losing anything except like the edges of the music sheet. Okay, now I can see. Alright, this is perfectly fine. Alright, so we have the music sheet, and then this little stack goes right in there. And we have that. Look at that, is so heavily dyed. Like, I don't know if y'all can see that, but just having that on there, increasing it. Now this I know is fine because it's 8.5 by 11. So I just want to line it up. You know, and things get a little bit shorter the more stuff you have on the inside, which will end up having to trim some of this off, maybe. I kind of like it uneven like that, and I may put some lace or something on this to kind of, we'll see. We shall see what we shall see. Okay, so this I feel like is much better. Now, to hold the signatures together before I sew them into a booklet, because I don't know what cover I'm going to use for this, but I can make a signature. I have this incredibly long stapler. And let me show you. I'm going to try to make sure the whole thing is in frame. Yeah, kind of. Now I'm going to go to the middle. So this is my middle. Make sure everything is like I want it. And this can slide all the way up. Now it has a like a paper stopper. I'm not sure I need that, but I can see the crease, right? So the crease, and then I know it's hard for y'all to see, but I'm just putting the stapler for it to staple right in that crease. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we now fold it, and we have a signature that is bound together with this fancy stapler. Now the staples kind of went all the way through. This is rather thick, but it's a temporary thing, because once I figure out like what book I'm gonna put it in, what have you, then I will sew it in and it will be fine. But this is just to have it together. Now if you wanted to make this just a booklet, like you don't want to put it in a book, you don't want it to be, you know, among other signatures, you just want it like this, you could take lace, ribbon, etc. I'm having to move my light because it's in front of my lace drawer, of which I did not anticipate having to use. Let me see. Oh, this would be perfect. Alright, now to move the lighting again. Sorry guys, but welcome to the world. My world. Alright, so I got this off of a Ray Dunn blanket, I think. I don't know that I'm going to actually do this, but I wanted to show you. So if you wanted to, you could get lace, you can get ribbon, you can get whatever. And to kind of bind it even better, glue half of it, and then you would fold it. So ultimately this would be your binding, right? See how that would work? So that is a thought or an idea that you can do. So we have this is our signature. So inside, this is where you use all of these really cool items. So the slanted pocket could go here, and you can stick things in. This belly band isn't quite long enough, is it? That's interesting. Now it can be. Belly bands to me don't have to go from top to bottom. They can very much go however you want them to. Alright, so let's just play a little bit because I'm here. Oh, what am I missing? Okay, so I am using walnut stain. There we go. And just to... Now walnut stain is a darker one, but I like it for the for this theme. I feel like there's a lot of dark elements, but the pages are light, so I kind of just like it. So I'm just going to ink up the edges. And now we can get our art glitter glue. And this is really good glue. It does stick fast, so you have to know it does a very fine line. So it is really good for pockets and such. I'm going to stick this to this edge. And now we have a pocket. So that can go there. What else? There's so much stuff in here. I actually kind of want to just put this page right here. So do I want it to go? Yeah. So I'm going to put this page like right there. Because I really do like it, and then I can add elements. So I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to be done because this is going to be like a long video. I am going to just ink these up slightly. I mean, this is vintage, but I'm not going to do too much to take away from the natural. Now what I am going to do is ink up this a little bit, because I don't like putting stuff on. Oh, you know what? I am just doing that all kinds of wrong. I don't like doing pages with the round ones like that, because it leaves those circles. Let me see if I can. Well, that's going to be covered. I really just need to concentrate on the edges here. All right. That's good. That is good. Cover that. And I am just going to use my glue stick for this page. Because art glitter glue is not like the most expensive, but it's more expensive than a glue stick, so there's that. And I would have to use a lot more because I want the whole thing to stick down. Okay, so I have that page. I have this. Do I want to do transportation? No. Let's get out one of our travelers. So we can put her there. Let's see what else we have. You know what? I think it'd be cute to have this. Alright. Oh, the globe is a nice touch. But I don't want to do too much on here because I like the words, right? So I think we're just going to leave that like that. So we have our little traveler, we have my little Steph's Design Space, and we have the globe. Put that there. Put her down there, and this little piece of ephemera right here. Alright guys, so this is either making a signature or making a booklet. Either way, it works great. It's a little bit of decoration, so how you put down pockets, using the items in the kit and the junk journal box to add beautifulness. And then these are going to be full, so just so I can show you if I can, like, here. No, but we could do this. So we could put a let me do a contrasting color, like a journaling card in here. I can decorate this card or just leave it. I can, there we go, also stick a tag in here, so that would be decorated. It would have, you know, yarn or something like this yarn could go through here and, you know, be on top of the tag. Any number of things. Like, the possibilities are so endless. So this is the junk journal box. This is everything that you can do with it. And there's so much more. I could take these pages or any of these items and put it in my regular junk journal if I wanted to. Yeah, it's just endless. Anyway, all that to be said, there's only a few more of these boxes left, and the subscription is open. So if you want to subscribe for the August box, your money is only taken out every other month. It is not taken out every single month. So, and it's there until you say, you know, I don't want it or need it anymore, etc., etc. Yeah, and I think that I'm gonna call this video done. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and put these back in there. I'm the worst about cleaning up after myself. I just like to play. Anywho, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the box. If you want to get one, you know, if you have any questions, I'm always open in my DMs, you know, everywhere. So in all the places. So don't forget to like, subscribe, follow everywhere. Leave me a comment. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.